Mom, look at all the friends I made on Vlog Village today.
Hey James, welcome to Vlog Village. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Hey James, what's up?
Who's that Saturday guy? What? And we got James on, which, James, hi.
So I don't know if you were just joking or not. How is that even funny?
Angels, What are you, James?
Are you obsessed with spanking or something? Do you want one? You want me to spank you? I'll spank you. Just kidding, no, I won't.
Obviously, based on all the fan mail and feedback.
Yeah, y'all mad at me, right? But there's one thing you better know, and that is, I love all of y'all.
Some of you guys, I think, may have taken me seriously or taken things personally. Were you kidding or not? I couldn't tell if you were kidding. Really? Come on. No, I wasn't kidding. I actually do want to add you to my freezer. Come on. I've too many ex-girlfriends in there already. Not enough room for you guys. I think it's pretty obvious I don't take anything seriously. When I saw the comments and people flipping me off, and you know, if anything, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if they realize that they're being ironic and, dare I say, hypocritical. I don't take it personally. I'm not mad at you for doing it. I think it's actually hilarious. And I didn't make any personal jabs at anybody except for Angel. And I did it because I know him and because I assumed that he wouldn't take it personally. The only thing that even was borderline character attack was me making jokes about him being angry. It was obviously done in jest. I think it's pretty obvious. I assume that you guys are participating in this vlog because you want it to succeed. So when I make a relevant creative criticism about the production values, I'm not doing it to be a jerk. I'm doing it to kind of put the fire underneath you and hopefully get a good response. For example, Angel, he was talking to me the other day and he's like, oh, you did the same thing in your video. You were shooting against a white wall, which I shot against a white wall, but it was broken up. It wasn't, that's kind of me making an excuse right now. So what did I do? I went through the trouble of actually lighting myself today. There's a background, looks nice, and all I did was go outside and put up 2 white boards. Not too bad, and especially to those of you who I mentioned who are trained in this. My favorite animal? Charlie Sheen. Duh. Winning. If I could radiate any color, it would be
Sort of a cross between piss yellow and puke green.
Eliminate any obligatory bathroom activity. I would have to go with masturbation. That would save me 3 hours a day. I'm just kidding. It would only save me about 17 seconds. What was the #1 song when I was born? I was gonna say something stupid and sarcastic, but it was Careless Whisper by George Michael. Which is way more awesome than any nonsense I could have made up. The sickest I've ever been, dude, there was this one time I did like a 360 Misty Flip, a 180 grind when I was skateboarding in 7th grade. That was the sickest I've ever been. Celebrity crush? Suck a please. Burt Reynolds, 1970s era. Push broom pedo mustache, bear rug on his chest. Woo. If I could be reincarnated as anything, obviously a Jedi, or a Druid, or a Roman Emperor. What's an occasion that I remember getting in trouble as a child? There was this one Christmas where I took the star off of the tree and I replaced it with my dad's vibrator. And, you know, like, they turn on the lights at night. So, yeah, it was like a past obsession of mine. How about a present obsession? Knitting cat sweaters out of my pubic hairs? My favorite theme park attraction. Oh, I was riding it last night. It was called Your Great Grandmother's Fun Bags and Box. Oh, the first CD I ever purchased. This is a little bit of a difficult one because is it considered like a music CD or whatever? It was the audio version of Mein Kampf. My favorite lyric: hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husbands because James is giving free back massages to everybody out there. What would be like the worst form of torture that I would want to avoid? Probably living with my parents at the age of 40, which I'm well on the route to achieving. So I'll let you know if it's the worst torture I've ever experienced. My last day on Earth, what would I spend it doing? Playing volleyball and making confetti out of aborted fetuses. How do you say that? Feti? Aborted feti confetti? I don't know. You tell me, YouTube. If heaven exists, what would it be for you? The question that I'm actually going to answer serious, it just really, for whatever reason, stuck out to me. Well, just to give you the short answer, heaven is every day you're alive. Life is a gift, bro. I'm not being facetious when I say that. This idea of human rights and all that, that's something that was concocted by a human mind. You don't have a right to live, you just came into being. There's no human rights etched in the natural way of things. We are all just molecules, either bound together or floating around. That's all reality is. The reason why I'm actually taking this question seriously and answering it like this is I think it might actually tell you a little bit more about me. Like my philosophy is nihilism, and it's also not just a philosophy, but it's a modus operandi in the way that I deal with reality, in the way I structure reality and perceive it and react to it. Life is what you make it. Life, there's you know, a lot of people think nihilism is like you believe in nothing. It means that you believe that there is no inherent meaning to anything. If heaven exists, what would it be? 100 virgins feeding grapes to me off the vine, and you know, right after I blow myself up for whatever deity you want to assign to it. Like, it's, come on, dude, nonsense. If anybody actually were to live what they claim would be their ideal, like heaven, like their ideal paradise, imagine an eternity doing that nonsense that you think is great. Like, it would lose its value over time, and then you would revert to more life-affirming things like challenges and pain and tragedy and things like that. And death is life-affirming. People don't think of it like that. A lot of people fear death, but you are going to die. A quote that I like to quote often, it's like, you can't live till you're ready to die. Just live, man, and assign meaning where you want it to and where it's logical, where it's actually a, you know, response to reality and not just some, you know, crap that was fed to you. What would be my dream house? Your mother's house. Oh!
I'm never gonna dance again.